And when I say, the racism from my family, well, I also experienced a lot of racism from the other side too, of my people. We weren't accepted from both sides. A lot of people thought I was new in town when, I went into foster care because my parents kind of kept me put up when I was at home. So I went through a lot of life, and it was like I went from getting picked on to where you literally could say something to me and I might try to do something to you. So it's like I developed a really bad temper after my daughter. And so um, I was like fighting every weekend. I ended up getting in trouble. And that's what led me back to God. Like I literally, I just poured into him, and then I started going to like every church I could until I found where I felt comfortable to join. And that was like my saving grace, because it was like no matter what I went through, God still pulled me through it.
What do you think it was about that church that made you feel like you belonged there?
The love, like when you go in. And it's so funny because a lot of people talk about that church even to this day, but it's like I've never went in anywhere where you just feel loved and accepted. Like my pastor teaches on relationship. Growing up, I always heard the fire and brimstone, God's wrath. I was never taught like God loves me, the love of God, the relationship that you build with God. And I think, just going there, you have people that, were from the streets, people that had hard lives. My pastor's story himself, he wasn't this perfect person. So there's no judgment. It was come as you are. It wasn't like a fashion show, just was very welcoming, very loving.